Hello everyone, Deanna here. So today I'm going to be reviewing Afterworlds by Scott Westerfeld. To start off with, this book was about Darcy. She wrote a book during NaNoWriMo, and when she sent it into a publisher, they published her book. And so this story is not only about Darcy, but is going through the book that Darcy wrote. And the main character of that story is Lizzie. And Lizzie went through a near-death experience, and it's how she deals with the near-death experience and the things that happen to her because of it. And Darcy, she kind of goes through the process of publishing and promoting her book and falling in love. And it's really just a beautiful story. Alright, so from here on out there might be spoilers. So, if you haven't read Afterworlds yet, exit out of this review, then come back and watch this video. Okay, for all of you who have read Afterworlds, I absolutely adored this book. As a writer, it kind of struck a chord with me, especially because I want to publish a book someday, and so it was interesting to go through all of the nuances of publishing a book and how long it takes and the editing, and it's just, I loved seeing that perspective, especially because Scott Westerfeld has published quite a few books, and so he's very well versed in how the process works and having an agent. I also connected with Darcy on a personal level with being around the same age that she was, and I really kind of respect her decision to forego going to college to pursue this dream of publishing her book. Though I don't know that I would do that. Personally, I think it was the right choice for her, and I really think that when you have a dream that you need to go after that, and Darcy definitely did that. I also really like Lizzie as a character, especially because she's not the typical fantasy character in that she goes after the knowledge of her world, and when she finds out about the afterworld, she wants to explore it, and she knows that things like this don't happen to ordinary people, and so she's not afraid of it, and she kind of just goes after what she wants rather than the normal fantasy character who's like, no, I don't want anything to do with this, I just want to be normal. And she realizes that she's not normal, and she's never going to be normal, especially after what happened to her. So she kind of embraces it and takes on being whatever it is that she wants to be and wants to do with her newfound gifts. I think it's great that she's just not the typical fantasy character. I'm not gonna lie, I did not see Imogen and Darcy getting together, but once it happened, it was something that I didn't know I wanted. Like, I didn't know Darcy really felt that way about women in general, and I don't think I ever really noticed that she was gay until the kissing scene with Imogen happened, and I was like, yes. And it wasn't forced, it wasn't this epic lesbian romance, it was just part of the story, and it was just part of Darcy's life. I think the character of Imogen really helped Darcy grow up, and helped Darcy grow into the author that she wants to be, and realize that your first book isn't going to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but what she has is good, and she has the makings of a good writer, and that's what's important. I really kind of hated Yama as a character, to be honest. He was really unhelpful and just didn't give Darcy the information that she needed. I'm one of those people that I think information is important, and if you're going to do something, you need to know as much about it to make decisions. And Darcy didn't know any of the dangers of the afterworld. She didn't understand anything about it, and she was actively looking for that information, and Yama just wouldn't give it to her, wouldn't answer questions, and even though he was there for her, and he was in love with her, that Lizzie just didn't have what she needed, and he should have provided that. Overall, I think I'm giving this book a 5 out of 5 stars. It was incredible. It was fast-paced, it was moving, it was touching, the romance was real, and it was a good addition to the story. even though that wasn't the main focus of the story. Completely loved the fact that it was a book about writing, and that's what I'm into, and so some people might not like it as much as I did, but I thoroughly enjoyed it and would definitely recommend it. I can't wait until the next book comes out. I will see you in the next video.